I was thinking about what the greatest controller of all time is. And no, I am not talking about iconic, okay? I'm not talking about GameCube controllers, or like just the old console controllers, right? Because obviously you would just say like the GameCube controller or something like that is the most iconic. I am talking about the controller itself being the best controller to ever use because it's just really good. It has a bunch of features and it's made for pretty much anyone. There's the DualSense Edge, however, that has some problems of its own when it comes to battery life. Two paddles, what are we doing? There's also the Battle Beaver, which I haven't gotten to use, but you know, they literally customize the controller for you. There's also Scuff. Now, Scuff back in the day was pretty bad because their paddles would break so easily, but now I would say they're pretty good. There is one controller that pretty much has everything that you would want, and that is the Xbox Elite Series 2. I love this controller to death, but there is a big but. There is one problem, and sadly it is a humongous problem. Let's talk about the controller and pretty much gonna just make love with this we're just gonna talk the greatest about this controller for like the next 8 minutes. I'm gonna be on. So this is linked down below on Amazon. Try and get it on sale. It does go on sale a lot, and I will leave my affiliate link, so it does benefit me, I believe. This is like the first time I'm using it, so yeah, if you want to buy it. Should we talk about what comes in the unboxing? I'm gonna be honest, guys, I've had this thing for like a year. You get a case, really nice case, hard shell, you know what I'm saying? I don't bring it around, but you know, it's nice to have. This might not be accurate on what you get, but the base is the same, okay? So you get like a bunch of thumbsticks. The most important one to me is this one right here. For FPS games, you want to attach that, or if you're like me, you just use the regular thumbstick with a control freak, and then you get the paddles over here, and then this thing in the middle is the key to adjust the sensitivity of your thumbsticks. Then we also have this, which I didn't know was removable. You can actually put this on a desk, put a USB-C plug on it, and then put the controller on top and it'll charge. I didn't know it was detachable until like right now. If you wanted, you can charge it through the back here. Never use that, but it's nice that it's there. And of course you get a USB-C charging cable, and it's really long. I really appreciate the length. It's so it's long. I don't know how long it is, but I think it's like 2 feet. But as for the controller itself, it doesn't come with this, okay? It's just an adapter. Can we talk about this amazing build? First of all, the colors on it, we got the black finish, or like a shadow finish with the silver top. It just looks clean. I'm gonna be honest, it looks really clean. And one of the most underrated things that most controllers, pro controllers, do not get is the grip. A sweaty gamer like me needs these grips, and when I'm sweating, it just makes it easier to grip the controller, and I'm not slipping. So that is so underrated, and it's nicely textured as well. The buttons feel great. I love the way they look too. And then the thumbsticks are detachable, of course, since you're given thumbsticks. And one of the things I want to talk about, which everyone would know about, is that little thing in the middle of the thumbstick. As y'all see, it has a little key that you get in the case, and you can adjust the level of the sensitivity. Low, medium, high. Low will make it so that the sensitivity is just moving freely on your thumbstick. And then as you go higher, there's more pressure when you're moving the thumbstick, so it's going to be a little bit harder to move it around, which is really good, again, for FPS games when you want to make sure your aim is as precise as possible. Then you have 3 custom profile modes. This button will switch to it, and you can adjust that on the app or on Xbox. 3 profiles is great. I use 1 or 2, but 3, having that option is awesome. And you know, we got standard triggers and bumpers as well. typical Xbox bumpers and triggers. If you guys are a fan, there is trigger stops. These feel great, by the way. Basically like clicking a mouse. The battery life on the Series 2 might just be the best battery of any controller in the market. Definitely the best that I've ever used. This is promoted as 40 hours. 40 hours. And you know what? I've definitely gone like a week without having to charge it, without that yellow having to pop up. Compared to the DualSense Edge, 5 hours max. So you're looking at 8 times the battery of the PS5 DualSense Edge, which is insane. And let's talk about the paddles, okay? I don't think I talked about them yet. The 4-paddle design is probably one of the best paddle setups that I've used. But honestly, I could get used to any paddle setup, except the DualSense Edge, where I was using that for the like 3 weeks, and I would still hit like my ring finger on the paddle. I don't know why. I ran into the same issue with the Series 2. However, I got over it pretty quick in like a week. So I don't know why that is, especially with it having 4. It took me way less time, but I honestly really love this design. And of course, the most important thing is gaming performance. I'm not much of a controller user anymore. I have pretty much primarily used keyboard and mouse nowadays, but I can tell you right now, gaming performance when I use this, Apex Legends, Call of Duty, trust me, you are going to have an advantage. I tried using a PS5 and a regular Xbox Series X controller. It's just not the same when you're playing FPS games. You definitely need 4 paddles. 4 paddles is the recommended. If you have 2, it's like, it's minimum, but you always want more. Like 4 should be what every controller has. There is one thing I want to show you guys, and it's the Xbox accessories app. It's pretty much the same on Xbox, but like I think it's a little different. However, still for a PC. So as y'all see, I have so much different things here, but we're gonna configure. In order to create a new profile, just go new profile. So we just go new profile, we name it, save, and then this is where we mess with everything. So these bottom ones, it tells you which paddle it's assigned to. So that's really nice, and you can change it to any button, literally any button. And there's even a shift button. You don't need that on a controller, but the fact that it's there is crazy. So yeah, you can customize any single one of these buttons on the Xbox controller, which is really nice. Then you can adjust the left stick, the sensitivity curve. There's different options here. I don't even know what this means, bro. So much customization. Vibration. You can customize the vibration of the triggers or the sides of the controller. Shout out the Xbox accessories app. So you're probably like, the tag, you literally just made love with this controller for the past 8 minutes. What is the negative that you're talking about? Well, I'll tell you right now, is the durability. And I mean, one of the worst durability of any controller that I've ever used. Now, I probably just offended a shit ton of Xbox players, but I literally just talked about how much I love this controller. I have gone through 5 Xbox Elite Series 2 controllers. You know how insane that is? I haven't bought a new one in a while. It still works. However, I still run into the issues that I ran into in the past. And when I'm talking about durability, it is specifically the bumpers and the paddles. Eventually, the paddles will wear out. I wish controllers would tell you, like a keyboard does, how much clicks or presses each one has, like the lifespan of it, because you'd be surprised. Pretty much everything else on the controller is like a 8 to a 10. The durability, let's not say 1. I give it a 3. That is my Xbox Elite Series 2 review. Again, I love this controller. It just has one major flaw. So if y'all are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and hit that like button as well. Again, if you want to buy this controller, link will be down below with my affiliate link. And yeah, I'm out later.